in my neighborhood. You know, we love, 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 love local. This time we're going to Mount Sterling, Kentucky, and we are having some fun. I want to welcome my guests who are here. It is the owners of Romero's. It's a family-owned and operated restaurant. It is located in Mount Sterling, and highest quality of food. And I'm just kind of geeking out here because of the name Romero. Can we just get through that part?
Sure, please.
Okay, because everybody knows the name Romero. When you say Romero, the first thing you think of is?
Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead. Do you all ever get tired of that?
No.
No?
How can you get tired of that? I mean, you know, what my dad and those guys did in 1968 was a game changer.
It was a total game changer.
Yeah.
And for me, and I don't know if you all even think about this, but for me to have kind of the hero as an African-American dude, first ever, and he was so cool and intelligent, and it killed me at the end because I thought he was going to make it, right?
Yep.
And he didn't make it.
Yep.
And to have a woman who was the first I'll say kick butt woman, right, to come out. She wasn't. When I was a little girl, my father took me to bed. Hold on, we're going to get to the restaurant in a minute. I would fall down, and he'd scoop me up, and he'd drag his leg and act like a monster to put me to bed. We're a weird family. That's all
awesome.
I'm going to tell you.
I love
Okay,
that.
I've been telling about how I love horror, but she was not that woman. She didn't fall down and cry because of the monster. Because she was just unbelievable. Is that the world you lived in, though, horror, or wasn't like that?
Yeah. I mean, to a degree.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up around all of that stuff, and you know, it clearly shaped whatever goes on up here.
Okay. Well, George Romero, Rebecca Romero, Seth Romero, Romero's Family Restaurant. Talk about what you all do and what you serve.
Well, a couple of years ago, we decided to kind of really go after a dream that we've been talking about around our own dinner table at home for years. And we decided to take a shot and open a restaurant in Mount Sterling. We opened with a focus on Cuban flavors, and a lot of sandwiches and a lot of things like that, because we were new to the community, even though we've lived there for a very long time.
Okay, I was going to say, how did you pick Mount Sterling?
That's where we live.
Okay.
And you know, we wanted to kind of gauge what people wanted. And then after every single thing that an historic building in a town like Mount Sterling can put a new business through, we hit the ground running in 2023 after opening originally in August of 2022, and we opened our doors as an Italian fusion restaurant, with the fusion being more Spanish because Romero is Spanish. So we focus largely on Italian food with a hint of Spanish flavoring. And we're a scratch kitchen, so everything is made from scratch. I've designed the menu. Our son Seth started in the dish pit and has now recently become the head chef and runs the kitchen. So that's huge for us. It's a big deal to have family in a position that you can trust like that.
Of course, family's the most important. What's the biggest thing on the menu, Seth?
The biggest thing? Like,
yeah,
what's the biggest seller?
Yeah, biggest seller.
I would have to say the scampi is probably one of our most ordered throughout the week.
Yeah, we have a very unique shrimp scampi. And our salmon dishes are also right up there as well. So people come in, we have customers come in every single day for the salmon.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you hear most, Rebecca, in the community about the restaurant?
Oh, they love it.
Yeah.
And we get a whole lot of customers that come from the outside area, even from other states. Was that Saturday?
Yep.
We had a couple drive all the way from Richmond, Virginia.
Oh my!
Specifically to visit our restaurant, so that was super exciting.
So how does that make you feel?
Great. I mean, I think a lot of them come because of the connection to the entertainment.
Yeah.
And you know, we've had customers come down from Chicago with copies of my movies or copies of my comic books, and just ask to sign. And just passing through Kentucky, want to eat at your restaurant and get you to sign something.
Yeah, this time goes way too fast, and that was my fault because I geeked out over what I love so much. We have less than a minute, actually. You all have things coming up?
We do open mic and live music every Thursday, every first Friday in Mount Sterling, which is a huge festival. We do street karaoke where we pull people off the street and embarrass them into singing.
Get out.
We do screenwriting workshops, filmmaking workshops.
No way.
Yeah, we're a lot more than a restaurant. We try to provide a lot of really great things for our community because we're invested deeply in our community and we love it there.
Romero's is Mount Sterling, number 2 Main Street, Mount Sterling. You will see the information there. I can't believe everything that you do. I'm so glad to meet you. We'll have you back. We'll have you back. Investigate TV is next.